So we are going to start today into Dakshinamurthy. Into Dakshinamurthy is a composition of Adi Shankaracharya. Stotram means praise, but this is not an ordinary praise. This Stotram reveals the very nature of truth. As we go through, we can see how profound these slokas are. Dakshinamurthy is an incarnation of Lord Shiva. Guru Avatar is called Dakshinamurthy. He is considered as Brahma Vidya Guru. As Adi Brahma Vidya Guru, he is called Dakshinamurthy. And in Vaishnava Sampradaya also, they have a deity called Hayagriva. He is also looked upon as Brahma Vidya Guru, an aspect of Lord Vishnu. Thus we have Dakshinamurthy, an aspect of Lord Shiva, and Hayagriva, an aspect of Lord Vishnu. Both are Brahma Vidya Gurus. Another name for Dakshinamurthy as Brahmavidya Guru is Sada Shiva. That is why we have this popular verse Sada Shiva Samarambha Shankaracharya Madhyama Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. Dakshinamurthy Samarambha, starting with Lord Shiva, in the middle, the Lord Shiva's own avatara is Shankaracharya, and up to my immediate Guru, whoever he be. For me, the parampara ends with my Guru. In Chinmaya Mission, there is only one Guru. That is our Gurudev. All of us are sevaks. So, therefore, Dakshinamurthy is the original Guru of Brahma Vidya. We have a parallel verse in Vaishnava Sampradaya, Jnananandamayam Devam, Nirmalas Padigakritim, Adharam Sarva Vidyanam, Hayagrivam Upasmahe. This comes in Vishnu Sahasranam also. Shuklam Bharadaram Vishnu.
Yeah, it's not about yeah, the Vaishnavas don't chant upon.
Yeah. Same idea wherein Hayagriva is the Brahma Vidya Guru. Lord Shiva is the Layakarta among the Trinities. Brahmaji, creator, Vishnu, sustainer, and Lord Shiva is Layakarta. Don't say destroyer. Destroyer means total destruction. He doesn't do that. Dissolve the creation. During Pralaya, the duality goes into an unmanifest stage. Not total destruction. It is only an apekshika destruction. Apekshika Pralaya. So Pralaya also there are so many. Naimittika Pralaya, Nitya Pralaya, Atyantika Pralaya, Apekshika Pralaya. The primary culprit of all samsara is Ajnanam. And this is not destroyed in Pralaya. Like, Ajnana is not destroyed. Huh? No, then it is automatic. No? When we have to wait for the Pralaya only, then you will realize.
But at least you would have realized by now, Swamiji, so many pralayas happened.
You don't know that. Like in our sleep, we resolved everything, waking world of name and form, all duality get dissolved, but Ajnanam is not destroyed. In death, all dualities are resolved, but not Ajnanam. In Pralaya, all dualities of the Sthula Prapancha is dissolved, but not Ajnanam. So the resolution of samsara goes away only when Ajnanam gets totally destroyed. That's called Atyantika Pralaya. He is done by Lord Shiva as Dakshinamurthy. And when he destroys the Mula Avidya, Advaitam Brahma is established not temporarily but permanently. Why? Brahman was, is, and ever will be. Thus, Dakshinamurthy is more auspicious as he destroys his duality. So that, what is that Dakshinamurthy destroys? He destroys the duality. How does he do this? Through systematic teaching. It is not a commodity to be bought and sold. You cannot connect a wire and transfer the knowledge from Guru to Shishya, like you do in CD or video.
Wireless transfer.
You connect a wire from here and then transfer.
The dream of the Guru.
There is only one method to transfer this knowledge from one head to another, is to convert this knowledge into audible words. Invisible vritti rupa jnanam has to be converted into shabda rupa upadesha. Like in a TV or radio station, the sound or images are converted into electronic waves, and the TV or radio in your house is a receiving station. Again, convert those electronic waves into proper sound and images. Similarly, the Guru's head, he has certain ideas, and he has transferred those ideas to his disciple, and he has only one method, that is convert vritti rupa jnanam into shabda rupa jnanam. Shabda can travel and reach you in the form of sound, and your brain receives it as sound. These sounds are to be converted into knowledge, and this requires education and training on the part of the individual who receives. This is called sadhana chatushtaya sampatti. This method of communication is the only method available in all the forms of teaching and learning. Physics in school and college through Upadesha. Here also we have a teaching tradition. The original initiator of this teaching parampara is Sri Dakshinamurthy. Since this knowledge is going to liberate me from the thraldom of samsara, this teaching becomes more sacred and dear to me. The other sciences can destroy ignorance of that subject matter, but not samsara. So he may have a PhD in certain area, but PhD samsari. The teacher of that wisdom is important, and the original teacher of this wisdom is most sacred for me. Teaching is sacred, Guru is sacred, the original Guru is more sacred. Therefore, every Vedantic student is indebted to this Adi Upadesha Karta, Sri Dakshinamurthy or Hayagriva, doesn't matter. Appreciating this glory, Sri Shankaracharya writes this Stotram on Dakshinamurthy Guru. The word Stotram means glorification. Acknowledgement of our gratitude. The name of the deity is Dakshinamurthy. Now, why is he called Dakshinamurthy? Murti means the form of the deity. Dakshina, Durga, facing the south direction. Dakshina, offering to Guru. That is declinable. Dakshina, Dakshine, Dakshina. This is declinable. Dakshina. Indeclinable word. That deity who is facing southern direction.
Is that an avyaya Swami?
One is indeclinable, one is declinable. Dakshina is declinable, I think. Dakshina is indeclinable. Check it out. I will find out. So that deity who is facing southern direction, most of the deities face other direction. Here, Dakshinamurthy is facing south, but along with other deities also facing south. Only Lord Krishna is facing east. We didn't have a choice, that's why. What is the significance? South represents Yamadharma Raja, Lord Death. Indraha Purvadik Devata. Purvadik Devata, Purvam is east. So Indra is the Devata presiding deity for. Soma is Uttaradik Devata. Moon is north, Uttaradik. Yamaha, Dakshinadik Devata, south is Yamaraj, Lord Death. Varunaha, Paschimadik Devata. Varuna Devata is west. So when you are sleeping, you have to see where your head is. Where is preferable?
East.
East. East-west is preferable. If not,
Face north.
yeah.
Face south.
Head should be towards south.
It should be south, face north.
Yeah. Don't put your head on the north. Because what is that? Magnetic. So your energy will be completely gone when you get up. Now, so when you face south, you face Yamaha. The controller and destroys everything at the appropriate time. When mortality, Yamaha means Antakaha, means put an end to all. Finitude, mortality means fear of death. This Yamaha is not coming at one particular time. Yamaha means Kalaha. Kalaha means what? Time. Time means what? Always there. With you. Like when you are celebrating birthday, what are you doing? Counting down.
Yeah.
So lack, desire, dissatisfaction are inevitable. Means samsara. Therefore, we are afraid of south. Our old traditional houses, they don't allow you to do anything facing south. South facing house. Indian people won't, especially South Indians. Won't buy. Once a lady requested Gurudev to turn east so that she can do namaskar. Gurudev said, wherever I am, it is east. Only Dakshinamurthy is the one not under the grip of Yama, who is not limited by time and who has conquered time. He is also called Mrityunjaya. When a person is afraid of death, we perform Mrityunjaya Japa or Homa. Anyone who wants to conquer mortality, come to me is the call of Dakshinamurthy. Markandeya Rishi embraced the Lord Mrityunjaya and conquered death, Chandrasekhara. means keeping moon as an ornament. Moon stands for time, tithi. The one who keeps time as an ornament is free from death. Conqueror of mortality. This is one meaning of Dakshinamurthy. Second meaning, Dakshina, short, Amurti. In this, the word Dakshina means a skillful person. Daksha. Expert in communication or expert in Srishti Sthiti Samhara. Srishti Sthiti Layakarta Samartha. As Brahma Vidya Guru is expert in communicating the indescribable Brahman to his students. Amurti means Rupa Rahita. Dakshinasasau Amurtischa Dakshinamurti. Rupa Rahita, without form. How come we are giving a particular form then? He is Amurti, but we are giving a form. Facing south means there must be some form. Really formless. The form is given temporarily for the sake of worship. A formless God cannot be worshipped. 16 steps of puja. Yeah. Arkyam samarpayami, padyam sabya, akasha. Original nature of Dakshinamurti is formless. We cannot even say he or she. First, Brahma Vidya Guru. So Dakshinamurti means Nirgunam Brahma. So first is Brahma Vidya Guru. Second is Nirgunam Brahma. We should take both the meaning. We start with the first and end with the second. First is what? Brahma Vidya Guru. Take you with form and take you to formless. Nirguna Brahma. It is on this Dakshinamurti Sri Shankaracharya has written 10 verses. Even though it is meant for glorification of deities, Shankaracharya presents the entire Vedantic teaching by way of glorification. He presents the entire Upanishad Sara. If you study the Upanishad properly, then you can really get the essence. You will get in Dakshinamurti Stotram. Gurudev has written in his commentary that this is a PhD level book. Because it contains Upanishad Sara, it has many commentaries. Unlike the Stotram of Shankaracharya, other Stotrams of Shankaracharya, those hymns there are no commentaries. As Acharya talks about the Saguna aspect of Ishvara. But Dakshinamurti Stotram goes into the depth of Vedanta. So it is classified as one of the Prakarana Granthas. So the commentaries for this Dakshinamurti Stotram, one is called Tattva Sudha by Swayam Prakasha Yati, 17th century. Then number 2 is Manasollasam, Sureshwaracharya, in sloka form, called Vartika. 144 verses he has written for these 10 verses. On that Manasollasa also there is a commentary called Manasollasa Vrittanta. by Ramatirtha, 17th century. Now, here there is a tradition. Before taking the original hymn, there are some dhyana slokas which are taken from these Vartikams written by various acharyas. The first one is Sureshwara Acharyas. So, Mauna Vyakya Prakatita Para Brahma Tattvam. These are all dhyana slokas. These dhyana slokas are written by these acharyas in their commentary. It is not the Shankaracharya's composition. So, Mauna Vyakya Prakatita Para Brahma Tattvam Yuvanam Varishistande Vasat Rishiganai Amrutam Brahmanishtai Acharyendram Karakalita Chinmudram Ananda Rupam Swatmaramam Uditavatanam Dakshinamurthy Mide. Yet Acharya offers his prostrations to Dakshinamurthy. Ide means Namaskaromi. Namaha. All other lines are glories of Dakshinamurthy. Mauna Vyakya. What is the primary glory? Mauna Vyakya. Teaches this knowledge in silence. He is a Brahma Vidya Guru, means a teacher. Many people do not like the word teacher. Teacher means school teacher. Like in any material sciences, Brahma Vidya is also like any other sciences. Consistent and systematic step-by-step study is Brahma Vidya. Teaching for a length of time. Student also should follow step by step. You cannot go to 5th grade and the 10th grade jump. It has to be studied from toddler to pre-K to K and UKG, etc. It is a built-up. Vedanta also, it's a built-up. Brahma Vidya is not a flashy experience that comes in a moment of meditation. It is not a flashy experience, but it is an understanding we build up in our mind over a period of time. Like Lord Krishna was a teacher to Arjuna. He could have decided to give some mystic experience in the battlefield, because battlefield is not a conducive atmosphere to give Vedantic teaching. But he did not do it. He could have touched, like Ramakrishna Paramahamsa touched Vivekananda. Bhagavan also could have touched Arjuna and made him realize. He did not do that. He decided to give, what is that? Actually 17 chapters of Gita. First chapter is Arjuna's, okay. Bhagavan's teaching only. Bhagavan teaching only from second chapter.
11 sloka.
Actually teaching is ended in 15th chapter. 15th chapter. So only 14 chapters are teaching. 16, 17, 18. 16, 17 is the adjustment that we should make within us so that we understand what we have learned from Gita. 18th chapter is a summary. There is a new topic. So all old topic only. There's no new teaching there. So therefore, he decided to teach systematically because that is the only solution. Now, everything is the same, but the topic is different. Therefore, Lord Krishna is a systematic teacher. Prakatita Parabrahma Tattvam, revealing the truth of Supreme Brahman. Prakatanam means revealing that which is unknown, is made known through words. Param, infinite. Brahman, Tattvam, reality. How did he reveal? Vyakhya, systematic teaching. Not by any other method. Sparsa diksha, Nayana diksha, etc. Nowadays, so many form of initiation is going on. My guru touched me, and I got this realization. There was a guru somewhere, he's no more now. If you go to him, he will beat you. The broom, something like a broom he has got. But somebody gets kundalini raised. And then you touch with this broomstick on your back, sometimes you feel something. There are so many kinds of diksha there. Nayana diksha, look at eye to eye locked. Is initiated me. I had an experience that so many Amrdanandavai. Amrdanandavai, a great yogi she was. She had an ashram, she still has an ashram, she's no more. Her ashram is still there in Haridwar. Haridwar. Not Mata, no. Not Anki. No. This one is from Bengal. Gurudev used to love her. And when she came to our ashram, Sandivini ashram, she was sitting on the podium and they were sitting down. That much respect he had for her. And she never gave any lecture or anything, just her presence. So great she is. And we were in Rishikesh at that time. And somebody said there is a Amrdanandavai, yes, come, let us go. So we had about 2-3 brahmacharis were there, so we all went. And there were a lot of people standing in line to have her darshan. Mahatma, sadhus, everybody. I was also standing. And I was thinking, she's not even looking at me, what is this? When you go to prostrate some Mahatma, at least he look at you, you feel good. He is looking somewhere else. I felt so miserable. I get it, but when people are there from behind, they push you. You have to go and prostrate. And when I moved a little bit from her, whole body like a electrocution,
Wow.
Something, electricity passes through my whole body. I was, suddenly got shocked. Then I looked at her, she did nothing. Then I asked my friends, other brahmacharis came with me, did you have this experience? He said, no. When I explained to one of the Mahatmas there, oh, she blessed you. So this kind of experience, but that is all temporary, you see. Maybe it is a beginning point. So nowadays, so many form of initiation is going on, but not Brahma Vidya. Gurudev also explained in his biography that when he met Ramana Maharshi, he looked at him, he felt the whole body is reverberate, electrocuted. So that is there, but then that is not enough. If that was possible, Lord Krishna would have used any one of those shortcut methods. Yeah, the battlefield is the most inconvenient place for teaching Brahma Vidya. He did not use this crash course, touching your head or root of your navel, etc. The very fact that the Lord used systematic teaching even amidst unfavorable circumstances means teaching is the only method. Therefore, Acharya says Vyakhya, exposition. Here, what type of exposition? Maunam. Mauna Vyakhya. Silence. How can I teach anything through silence? Even after explaining, we have problems. By silence, nothing can be communicated. That too, the most difficult, subtle ideas can be communicated through silence. Even if Guru has such occult powers, but how can an ordinary Shishya receive such knowledge? Okay, let us assume Guru was silent, student was silent. How do you know the communication has taken place? Buddha communicated through silence, and now we have 4 branches of Buddhism.
Confusion.
Because silence can be interpreted any way we want. Shunyam, one school of thought. We saw that in Mandukya, right? Subject matter is profound and hence silence is better. Shunyam, indescribable, incapacity, etc. All these meanings are there for Shunyam. Maunam cannot be taken literally. Here it means indirect descriptions. Brahman is free from attributes and hence it can be indicated by indirect means. That's the idea. Shabda pravritti nimittam are the condition for verbal communication. Shabda pravritti nimittaha. Name, nama, kriya, sambandha, etc. Ito vacho nivartante aprapya manasa saha anandam brahmano vidya nabhibeti kadachaneti. In Kenoparishad, anyadeva tat vididadato avididadati. It is distinct from the known and above the unknown. So, through implication, we can describe something indescribable. This is commonly used by us. At the end of the class, one got out and about to get into his car. At that time, another person went up to him and asked, "Where are you going?" He said, "I can drop you." So what was the question? Where are you going? But the implication, he understood. He need a ride. So, question is what? Where are you going? Answer is the implied meaning. Guest comes, stays too long. You ask, what is your next program?
Ready.
Very politely telling him, please vacate the place. Now, when you are listening to me, you keep on looking at the watch. What is the implication? Vedanta also this method called Dakshinamurthy through implication teaching. Brahman is existence but never an object. How do you indicate or communicate? Anyadevadat avidadadati atho avididad. Anyadevadat vididadato avididadati. This is in Keno Parishad. You are not attending the class. What can I do?
Sound like Tamil Swamiji.
Why? Anyadevatat vididad avididadati. Why my Sanskrit is like Tamil Parishad? Okay. Anyadevatat vididad adho avididad. Means it is distinct from the known and above the unknown. Distinct from the known means we may think that it is unknown. But it is beyond unknown also. Means known. But known as what? When you say known also is a problem. That's why in Kenoversion the teacher tells the student, if you think you know it, you know you know very little. But student also we are very pakka. Said, I don't say I know, but at the same time I cannot say I don't know. The one who knows this, he knows. Very beautifully says. So you cannot say known because it is known means it coming under object. But at the same time you cannot say unknown. Why?
It becomes absent. I don't know what it is.
You cannot say unknown. Why? You are experiencing it all the time. As what? Aham, aham, aham. He's going to tell that. Aham, aham, iti spurati. Spurati. What is that ever experienced? I told you that example long time ago during this pandemic time. I used to come to our Krishna every day. I used to tell him, when are you going to give me darshan? You are sitting there. Please give me darshan. So at least one satisfaction, I saw you. Every day I used to go and come and nag him once. 2 years, 3 years, like this gone. One day I was standing next to him, in front of him. A revelation took place. It seems Bhagavan is telling me that I am ever remain revealed to you. I'm always there, revealed as what? Consciousness, awareness. So it is not that I am not revealing to you. I am not with you, I am with you all the time. You have not recognized, what can I do? You want me to come in front of you, that is what the problem is. So, Tattvam, reality which is Brahman, also called Param, Deshakala Vastu, Paricheda Shunyam. These are all we have done it. Space, time, object, by limitations. Any attribute limits the object. If Brahman is limitless, it should not have any attributes, any quality. That's why Bhagavan cannot have a name. If you say the name, what it limits. If you say Krishna, then he is not Rama. If you say Rama, and then he is not Keshava. So all names are his, but he is beyond all names. That's why Omkara Shabda is considered the appropriate name for Bhagavan, because it includes everything. Nameless, spaceless, timeless. This Brahman is taught prakatitam, revealed. How? Through the method of silence. Means here indirectly. Therefore, silence is indirect teaching. With regard to Brahman, he is silent. But he taught Brahman to the students using indirect method. One method used in Kenopanishad we just saw. Anyadevadat atho avididat avididadati. Anyadevadat vididat atho avididadati. Brahman is an existent thing which is different from all object of experience. Only one thing other than object is the one who observes the objects. Is it not? One who is other than the object is what? The observer, the subject. The other method is neti, negating everything, but finally the negator remains. Not this, not this, not the body, not the mind, not the intellect, not the ego. Then what? Who is doing this? That person remains. In this method, the Upanishad did not say anything about Brahman, but negated that which is not Brahman. Therefore, Upanishad is silent about Brahman. But teacher has taught the student the first method is called Lakshanavritti, indirect method. And the second one is called Nishedhavritti, method of negation. All these are Mauna Vyakhya only. And another way of Swamiji Gurudev used to say that knowledge can take place only when your mind is silent. Only in silence you can make. You can know. Agitated mind will never be able to grasp anything. Silence, he taught in silence means his mind was silent. He made the student's mind also silent. Unavyakhyanena nishedavritya lakshanavritya va prakatitam brahmatattvam yena saha Dakshinamurthy. Maunavyakyanena Nishedavritya Lakshanavritya va Prakatitam Brahma Tattvam Yena Saha Dakshinamurthy. That makes it clear, right? Maunavyakya. Chedavritya Lakshanavritya va. That Yuvanam, young, literally or figuratively also, young Acharya. Youthfulness stands for positive approach to everything. Freedom from cynicism. Free from negativity. Generally, old people talk about good old days. Our times, values were there, now all gone. Cynical and negative. If you are avoid these, then you are youth in your mind. Vedanta makes one positive in your mind. Old musicians always criticize the younger ones. They don't study properly, they download from internet and learn from Skype, etc. Olden days, these were not available. Hence, they have to be with a physical guru. Nowadays, facilities are available. Why not use it? It is a sign of old age. Vedanta makes you young, means positive in thinking. Yuvaha means one who is free from apakshaya, not affected by kala tattva. No decay or disease. The one who is ever young, not affected by time, means nitya. Lord Krishna was young all the time, 124 years he lived. Physically and mentally both youthful, that Dakshinamurthy I worship. Varishishtante vasat rishiganai. Not only he is a great teacher, but he is ever surrounded by rishis, good thinkers. A matured person is called rishi. Rishati janati iti rishi. Rishati janati iti rishi. The one who has nitya and anitya viveka. The one who do not seek pleasures from anitya vastu. This viveka is there in whom is called rishi. When viveka is perfect, only then vairagya comes. Once vairagya is there, interest in Vedanta develops. Without vairagya, if one get interested in Vedanta, it become a hobby or time pass. It should become your life's mission. Such a person is called a rishi. Therefore, they left everything, sought the Guru and stayed with the Guru. Ante means Samipe. Vasat, living in close proximity of a teacher. We learn from the teacher by observing his habits, etc., which are non-verbal. Nowadays, a lot of research is going on about non-verbal communication. Body language. In fact, children learn from non-verbal communication from parents. Spiritual learning also through non-verbal communication, and for that, we have to be in the presence of our Guru. That is why in our culture, for any learning, Gurukula Vasa was used. That was totally destroyed by British. Macaulay, but that systematically destroyed. Such a disciple is called Ante Vasina. Don't translate it as inmate, okay?
People do Swamiji. Inmates of the ashram are in prison.
That will tell you something else.
Yeah.
Ante Vasina. What about Shishya? Varshishtaha. Varshi means old. Varshishtaha means older. Why? Because generally people appreciate the value of Vedanta at old age only. So I cannot complain that my students are all young.
You honor Swamiji. Doesn't matter with number.
Rishishtante Vasat Rishiganai Amrutam Brahmanishtai. That's why Bhagavan said that Balastavat Pida Sakta Tarunastavat Taruni Sakta Vruddhastavat Chinta Sakta Parame Brahmani Yogina Sakta. Brahmacharya, Grihastha, Vanaprastha. Generally, 3 ashrams are to be experienced, and then only one matures to take up sannyas. You cannot force Vedanta to someone who is not ready. In fact, some houses it is happening. Parents admire Vedanta and somehow they want to enforce same to children. You cannot force Vedanta into someone. We allow people to live and grow. We can make the teaching available for them. Keep a few books or some cassettes, you make them listen casually. And when they get interested, give them the full dose. Till then, no. But we have to enforce Dharma Shastra. Vedanta, we have to grow. That is why in Vedantic session, the average age is 60 or above. If you present Vedanta as a tool for stress management or success in life, people will come. If Vedanta is presented as a method to get artha and kama, then people are interested. There they are not coming for Vedanta. Vedanta is for moksha actually. Not all people are interested in moksha. Therefore, Acharya says, Varshishtaha, oldest disciple, but the matured one. So, Vayovardha, matured people. It doesn't mean age-wise Vardha. Jnana Vardha. Avratam, surrounded by Brahmanishtaha. A special meaning here, students are Brahmanishta. It doesn't mean Jnanis. Jnanis don't have to go to teachers. The very fact they are seeking knowledge from Dakshinamurthy itself shows that they are not Brahmanishta, but interested in becoming Brahmanishta. Only interested in Brahman, or other meaning is Saguna Brahmanishta. Okay, that also okay. They are established in Saguna Ishvara. Great bhaktas. Vedanta does not mean that they should separate religion and religious practices. Okay. Just because you say all centers, we have a problem now. Once they start doing study group, suddenly they learn that Brahman is Sarvamayam Brahman. And Tattvamasi Mahavakya also you are that Brahman. When I am that Brahman, why should I go to temple? Why should I go to temple? Why should I worship this idol and all that? That's why Gurudeva established in every ashram there is a shrine or temple. Vedanta always goes with religion, both internal and external also. One should be soaked in Saguna Ishvara Bhakti. Without Bhakti, Jnana will not shine. Vivek Chudavani also, Bhagavan Shankaracharya, Bhakti eva ganiyasi. Acharyendram, Acharya, Sutriyam, Brahmanishtam. Achinoti, Acharate iti, Acharya. Whatever you speak, you should practice. That is called Acharya. And whatever you speak is for others, not for me. That is not Acharya. Among all, the one who lives the teaching is called Acharya. The one who lives and teaches is Acharya. Acharya means Sutriyam Brahmanishtam Gurumeva Vigachet Samitpani. Among all Acharyas, what is the speciality of Dakshinamurthy? He was never a disciple. All other Acharyas are all once upon a time disciple. But Dakshinamurthy was not a disciple. He was never under ignorance. There was no need of disciplehood. Second Guru was born ignorant and then became Jnani. Therefore, he is called Acharya Indra. Acharyendram. He is the greatest among Acharyas. The king of Acharyas. The Sampradaya initiator is Dakshinamurthy. The word Indra here means Sreshta. Okay. Not the king. The word Indra at the end of another word means Sreshta. Simhendra, Manushendra, Pakshendra, the greatest one. Karakalita Chinmudra, sporting a gesture, a non-verbal communication. Like the news for hearing impaired. All dance is non-verbal. Mudra. All painting, sculpture. When you talk also, there are mudras you show. Dakshinamurthy non-verbally communicating the essence of Vedanta. Chit, Jivatma Paramatma Aikya Jnanam Mudra symbol. Now Chinmudra is this. Right? First time when I went to, I saw when I was a child, I thought Bhagavan is taken snuff.
You snuff.
When he's going to put it in his nose. That was my concern. So this. Now look at this. This finger is called Tarjani. Means accusing finger. Only with this finger you can say accuse people. You try with any other finger, it doesn't work. And this finger stands for Paramatma. This is ego, ahankara. Ahankara is associated with mano, buddhi, ahankara. No. Manaha, chit, buddhi, chitta. No.
Ahankara chitta.
3 BMI, body, mind, intellect. This is associated with body, mind, intellect. Now, this ahankara is always with them. Then he is samsari. Now, with sadhana, you have to separate ego from this body, mind, intellect complex. And then what is to be done? Make the ego surrender to Paramatma. Then it becomes a cycle. Cycle has no beginning or end. This is called Jivan Mukti Avastha. And also you see beautiful, the thumb is separate from these 4 fingers. Paramatma is separate from all the 4, Mano, Buddhi, Ahankara, Chitta. But at the same time, without thumb, none of the 4 fingers have any strength. The entire strength for the fingers are given by thumb. But at the same time, it is separate. So this is the beauty. So Angushta is Paramatma, Angushta Matra Purushaha. The heart is the size of your fist. The inside gap the size of your thumb. Therefore, Bhagavan is visualized as the size of a thumb. Paramatma is not the size of a thumb. It is for the sake of visualization, for meditation purpose. Another reason also, all 4 fingers are useful for us only because of the thumb. Only human being has a special place in designing the thumb. And due to that, human beings are skillful in many arts, crafts, surgery, etc. Animals, their fingers are not separate, so they are not skillful. Many researches are going on now, how human thumb is different from animal. You tie your thumb and try to do something. Thumb is the one makes the other fingers useful. Therefore, thumb is independent, whereas all other fingers are dependent. So, thumb is satyam, and the others are mithya. According to Sanskrit grammar, all other fingers are feminine gender. Only thumb is masculine. Angushta, masculine. Tarjani, feminine. Madhyama, feminine. Anamika, feminine. Kanishtika, feminine. So all feminines are mithya.
We are all Atma Swamiji, not BMI. We are not identified.
She is nodding her head.
Then I realized. It is Mithya Swamiji.
All these are Prakriti, Maya, not independent. This Angushta is Paramatma, and Tarjani is accusing finger in Jivatma. The index finger can either join the 3 fingers or the thumb. 3 fingers stand for Shariratrayam, gross body, subtle body, causal body, Stula Sukma Karana Shariram, Vishwa Taijasa Prajna. Prakriti Tattvam Dhanatma, Jivatma naturally joins with the 3. From birth, we naturally identify with the 3 bodies. Vedanta teaches us to give up this natural tendency and join the thumb. Without detaching from the 3 shariras, the index finger Jivatma cannot join the thumb to Paramatma. Without detaching, cannot join. It should be joined at the tip of the thumb. It should become a circle, means no beginning or end. Since Dakshinamurthy is teaching through Chinmudra, the Brahma Vidya, Jiva Brahma Aikya, therefore is called Auna Vyakhya Guru. But this Chinmudra can communicate only when someone explain what is this mudra. Otherwise, mudra can be interpreted differently. Like I said, snuff mudra. Here, mudra or silence cannot teach. Indirect teaching is necessary. Dakshinamurthy does both. Kara Kalita Chinmudra, Kalita sporting. Ananda Rupam, an embodiment of Ananda. Only then the Guru can give Ananda to Sishyas. Unless you are Ananda, how can you give Ananda to others? You are sorrowful, then whatever you have, you can distribute. Actually, English there, right? Sadguru.
Oh,
Even like SAT also a problem. Satguru. Tamil Satguru. That guru. Where does he get this Ananda? Your popularity as a guru makes him Ananda. No, that is dependent. Popularity goes down, Ananda goes down. He does not get Ananda from anyone else. Swatma Rama. From our own self. Even Lord-devotee relationship also limited. How do you know that? He is happy. Mudita Vadanam. Face is the index of your mind. One is blooming face. Another is gloomy face. To that Dakshinamurthy, my namaskar. So Mauna Vyakhya Prakatita Parabrahma Tattvam Yuvanam Parishistande Vasat Rishiganei Avatam Brahmanishtai Acharyendram Karakalita Chinmudra Mahanam Swatma Ramam Patita Vadanam Dakshinamurtim. Hey, Namaskar. Okay, we'll stop here today. We'll see the other verses next class. Okay. Jnana slokas again. One more class, then we'll take. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om
Quite. Thank you, Swamiji. Hari Om. Hari Om.
Swamiji.
Swamiji, what were the books? Sureshwaracharya, Manasollasa, and the other one Swayam Prakashayati.
Hey, Swayam Prakasha by some Yati. Tattva Sudha.
Tattva Sudha.
Thank you, Swamiji.
Thank you, Swamiji.
Oh,
The Ram Tirtha is Manasollasa Vrittanta.
yeah.
Hari Om.
Hari Om, Swamiji.
Swayam Prakashayati as Manasollasa. Maybe it was another reference.